A while back, we played through Mars Horizon, a management game that offered us the chance to lead an agency through the historical space race, beating our rivals to the moon, as we eventually developed our space program further to reach the red planet Mars. I had a load of fun with it, and now Auroch Digital has shared this free demo with us to explore what it would mean to search for life in their sequel. This is Mars Horizon 2, The Search for Life, and it's a demo that you can explore yourself at the link in the description. And the final game, we're going to be able to go to a lot more places than just Mars, because we don't know where life is, but we know we have the technological capability to explore our solar system. So that's what we're going to do. In the demo, we can only be the ESA. They get passive support generation, and there's a standard difficulty here. You can see Uranus is right there. Yeah, we're going to be going other places. It says one small step. Greetings, Director. Your team's assembled and everyone's excited to start the search for life. There's a lot of enthusiasm for the mission. While nobody expects to find any little green men, there's high confidence that life is out there somewhere. Nobody knows if it'll be in the form of ancient fossils or still living samples, and it could be anywhere. Some have speculated that it's hiding in the darkness of Io's lava tubes, lurking under the Martian rocks, or wallowing in the slime of Titan's lakes. You'll have to explore all the possibilities. Wherever it is, you'll find it. That's what we hope to do anyway. It says, The Search for Life, congratulations. Our agency was the first to construct an extraterrestrial base, making humanity a multiplanetary species. We are now faced with the daunting question, are we alone in the solar system? Your space agency will pioneer the search for life. We are all behind you. Okay, we have an advisor here that's going to go through some tutorial-y stuff. I'm going to skip the basic control stuff here and then kick you back in when we're ready, and I can introduce you to the game. Okay, so this little rover here is Discovery. It's currently got 50 energy. We can see information about Discovery down here, including its level. Hey, that's a thing. Your stuff can level up. We've got some details up here about different units and stuff that we have available to us. And then at the top of the screen, we have our agency level, which will go up as we get things. We have income, credits, whatever that symbol is. That's our upkeep. Yeah. And then we have support, which is a very important currency that the game will introduce us to soon. But essentially, if you want to do things, you need other people, governments, organizations, etc., to support you in doing that. And other rivals that you are against, yes, there are still those. They will be competing for your support as well. So competing for the same support. So we're going to click the rover. We're going to right-click this little tile here, and we're going to move ourselves through. But the rover can only go so far in a day. It can only accomplish so much every month. Very similar to Mars Horizon and how the gameplay works with you do something, and then you have to progress to the next month. Then you do some things, and you progress to the next month, etc. Same thing here. So if you played Mars Horizon 1, it'll feel very familiar. The turn-based sort of thing. And all of your opponents are doing the same thing. Every month they have a limited amount of stuff they can do. Getting the rover to iconic locations increases support back home. Drive over this to pick it up. So if we can get here, we can convince other people to love us. There we go. Discovery just collected some support for your agency. Your agency's current support can be seen here. Yes, and everyone is competing for the same support. So to get more support, it's highly advisable that we focus on doing missions. I'm going to move to this point here. Next month, hopefully. Here we go. We got a point of interest right here. We have some rocks. Now, this is dangerous terrain. And what will happen here, you can see as I hover over it, Discovery's energy will go down. Right down here. So this is going to cost us 6 energy. Your rover's lost energy. This happens when you navigate dangerous terrain to perform actions. Keep an eye on the rover's energy. If it gets too low, you might get stuck. And if it runs out, the rover will have no choice but to sleep. And you gotta get that energy back every day, right? Gotta charge yourself up. Okay, so we're gonna head on over to these other points of interest here. Here we go. And we're going to get a little bit of agency level out of that. That's nice. So there's a little bit of science there. That's good. Let's go ahead and click to the next day. Now we have a lava tube right over here. It says you've encountered a lava tube which is impassable for your rover. We'll have to investigate it from a safe distance. Click on the investigate arm in the action. So your equipment has various different actions, and you can do them a certain amount of times. In this case, we can do it infinite times is what it looks like. So we can hit this and go like that. Just going to investigate that. That's going to get us some more credits, I guess. Yeah, it looks like it. And a bit more support there as well. It's always nice. Let's try to avoid these rocks if we can. And we have more investigating we can do right here. Another lava tube. There we go. Oh, maybe we can even do it again. Indeed we can. There it is. We can get a lot done in a day or in a month or whatever it is, right? We got a lot done that time. Let's keep going. You can see the count of how many actions we have left down here. It doesn't look like we can really go that way, so let's try to cut this direction here. We're not going to go all the way around. Ares base located. Good job, Director. Discovery has regained contact with Ares base, our foothold on Mars. Returning our payloads to the base lets us recharge and replenish their capabilities. You see that blue outline? Your base is projecting the deep space network. If a payload ends its turn inside the DSN, it will regain energy. Okay, so it's kind of like a limiter thing. You can only do so much outside before you have to come home, sort of thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ourselves in there. And I can also investigate this while I'm in here, which is good too. He's now in the safety of the deep space network. You can end the turn to recharge this energy. Cool. Now I'm assuming this little gray area here is what we will charge to. This little gray area existed before, but it was very small. It was like about this far, but it's getting a little bit of passive energy as it does. Let's go ahead and investigate this a little bit more there. And let's go to other points of interest. How about we slide ourselves over here? Let's say. There we go. Discovery energy has been restored. Yeah. Sweet. Now that Discovery is home, let's see what the base is capable of. You can select Ares base in the same way you selected a payload. Left click, etc. So we go like this. It says Ares base is our fledgling research operation on Mars. It keeps our rovers recharged and can construct new buildings. This requires raw materials. Right now, these have to come from Earth, and these resupply retrips are increasingly expensive. Instead, we should look for local resources we can use to develop our operations on Mars. Here you can see the resources being stockpiled, generated and consumed by our exploration on Mars. We don't have a lot of supply currently, which is preventing the base from performing actions. Let's fix that. You can use the Ares base supply drop action to get more supply from Earth. However, this costs support, and even though Discovery has done a great job exploring, we don't have enough yet. So let's explore some more to gather some support. Cool. So this supply drop will cost us 100 support. We only have 95. Huh, how fitting. But there's a solution to that, I think. We can go ahead and do this. Now we got 110. Yeah. So what we're going to do is just kind of bring ourselves right back in range here. And let's go ahead and click Ares base and do the supply drop here. Ares base is just resupplied from Earth. Because we are not harvesting any resources on Mars right now, we are not generating any additional supply per month. With Ares base's supplies replenished, it's now time to start looking more closely at the surface of Mars. Nearby anomalies have been marked on your map to investigate. Now, I would hope that, it's my opinion anyway, I would hope that any resupplies you do here would take a number of months at least to show up here. And it would not be instant. But I have a feeling it's instant because it's a demo, is what that's my feel for it anyway. Perhaps this will reveal resources for Ares base. Yes, we need to do some investigating here. So let's click the investigative icon on this part right here. And we'll have to wait another month to do that. So here we go. Okay. So we have Martian plains here. Marvelous, Director. Investigating sites are the primary way we learn about the Martian surface. We already know that investigating expends energy. The amount of energy is determined by your payload's level and the complexity of the investigation site. As your rover investigates more of Mars, it will level up, allowing it to tackle more complex challenges. Oh, it's like an organic little buddy, huh? All right, gained a level. Payloads gain levels by investigating. Cool. All right, so using the supplies from Earth, Ares base can now build an outpost to mine local metal. Left click the base to select it. Cool. And then we're going to want to select, we got a couple of options here. This is to build an outpost. And this one is to build expansion. Construct an expansion next to your base's core. Interesting. I mean, that's kind of what this is, right next to the base's core. So I feel like maybe that's the better option here. But all right, we'll do what you want. Select the mining outpost. Okay. So we have relays, research stations, and just, yeah, build on world resources, extracting supply per month. Cool. And now we want to place it here. This is a giant leap for humankind, Director. We are mining resources on another planet. Notice how the supply production has increased. I do. I see that, yeah. We're getting 2 per month, it looks like. On to the next challenge. Gale Crater, our home on Mars, is surrounded by cliffs and impassable rocks. We are going to need a new piece of technology to get through here. Science and research. Rovers gather science through making observations on the surface. Revealing terrain, investigating, and performing experiments all generate science. Gather enough science and you generate a research point. Spend research points in the research tree to unlock new payloads, modules, buildings, and rockets. All right, so we need to get here and blow it up. But I suspect we'll need a bit more science to do that. So why don't we go ahead and just go here and then maybe just kind of do that. That's neat. I could probably get something there. Let's see what that is. Oh, we could, well, I mean, are we able to investigate this as well? I have movement left, but I'd like to go towards things that matter. Let's go this way. We got some support we could gain down here. I guess we'll go there first. There we go. Lots of rocks there. Hello. All right, let's go. You know, we can go through it. It's fine. We're going to gather energy. We're going to get the energy back later anyway, right? So let's just go through it. And we can now get support from this and support from, well, I guess investigating this. More metals. More metals is good. Why don't we go ahead and build another one right here? The agency's gained a research point. Here's where you can see the current amount of research points and you have the availability to spend them, etc., etc. So what we're going to want to do is go to the research tree. This is the research tree. Here you can research payloads, modules, buildings, and rockets. What we want is controlled detonation, apparently. So let's go ahead and get that. Glimpse. Ooh, Glimpse is apparently the starting rover. So Discovery is not the starting rover. Or maybe Glimpse is the model of the rover and we've named it Discovery. I think that's probably what it is. Oh, man. So enhanced navigation. Being able to go further. That sounds really good. Has cams. Module that reduces the energy cost of dangerous terrain and hazards using advanced measuring equipment. Okay. That's neat. Constructing new payloads. You will need to construct new payloads to explore the worlds of our solar system. You can equip these with modules to make them more effective. Getting to Mars takes time, and the search for life is a race, so plan ahead. Gotcha. So to deal with this obstacle, we need to construct a new payload. Let's go new unit. Ooh, at Earth, of course. Constructing it at Earth, Mars, Io, Titan, the Moon. Like how the Moon is like way down here. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through the construction of a new rover. First, we must choose where the payload will launch from, and that's going to be Earth. So rocket costs, fairly significant. Transit time looks like 2 months. This is very advanced rocketry we have from Earth to Mars in 2 months. Next, we have to choose the chassis. As you progress, you can send bigger chassis and different types of payloads to help you face new challenges. For now, only the small rover is available. So that's going to cost $34.50. Oh, good. So we'll go ahead and get that. Here's our payload name. What are we going to name this one? I think I'm going with Sparky. Here we can customize the payload by equipping it with different modules. That's what I plan to do. But first, Sparky is what we're going to name this one. Okay, let's get the payload. We need to assign this payload with the controlled detonation module in order for us to deal with the obstacle that we've encountered on Mars' surface. So this one's going to get this module added to it. You can't just blow things up because you researched it. You got to send equipment that is installed using that research, right? We built it. It looks like we also have some various different status effects and stuff. And payload stats comes with this much energy, level, movement, range, vision range, etc. So all these things can be altered based on the equipment we give it looks like. Constructing new payloads costs funds. Equipping them with modules costs support. Once you're happy with your choices, click continue to move on to the rocket's design. Before you go, you can edit the name. The engineers think it's bad luck to not name them, but I appreciate your time as precious, Director. Oh, it's named. Can I put something else on it? As the enhanced navigation would be nice to have. There's the HazCams. Here's the spectroscopic analysis, allowing us to analyze and remove geodes. Oh, okay. Probably in the future here then. An experienced team increases the starting level of a payload using a team trained using previous mission data. Okay, cool. Looks like this is all we can do today, so let's go ahead and do that. Final step is designing the rocket, just like the last game, but not quite as detailed on the rocket parts, it doesn't look like. Our engineers always use the previous configuration as changes to rockets are risky. Additionally, we don't have any rocket components right now, so we can proceed with the launch. Okay, so we're going to need rocket components at some point. Current reliability is only 50%. Why on Earth? We are on Earth. Why on Earth would you not want to alter a rocket that has 50% reliability? I don't know. I feel like you would definitely want to alter such a thing. Horizon Heavy. This one's going to be called Please No Boom Boom. I think it's bad luck to name a rocket that. Let's hope not. Let's see. Plus 10 science on successful launch. And we also get plus 25% critical success XP. Okay. But still, like, this is next level will be 60% reliability. Great. 3450. So what you're saying is that if I launch this and it fails, I won't have enough. I'm not going to have enough to launch another one. Genius. I'm hoping that it's successful purely from the demo then. Here you can see information about the rocket, its payload, and how long the transit will take. And here you can see the reliability of the rocket. Yes. Red is critical failure, blue is success, and green is a critical success. Critical successes provide additional launch rewards, while critical failures result in a loss of payload and will require a rescheduled launch. Oh, good. 50%, it says. That's a pretty cool launch, though. Yeah, it's going to be successful, of course. It's a demo. All right, so we guess a little bit of credits for that, too. Funds and upkeep. Okay, it says, exploring space is expensive. Your payloads and rockets cost funds every time you launch. Additionally, each payload and building on the surface requires an upkeep cost to employ their teams on Earth. Every month, the agency receives an income. Completing missions increases your income. Spend this wisely. Okay. All right, it takes time for payloads to arrive from Earth, indicated by the number of months symbol, or number of play cycles. Yeah. In the meantime, continue to explore with your rover. Okay. So, Sparky's going to be here in 2 months. And we have Ares Base, of course, is available. We can build another mining outpost using the supplies we have. Indeed. Here. And now we will receive 4 per month. Per turn income of supply by outposts. Very nice. What is the expansion next to my base core? What is this? So there's a laboratory we can get, greenhouse, bio-mining station, a comms hub, and a launch pad. Oh, that's going to be pretty important, I think, eventually. All right, then. Well, Sparky. Nope, sorry, this is Discovery. Discovery is actually done for the day. He's got nothing else they can do, so we'll just go ahead and go to the next day. And then I'm going to see what this is. Okay, so there's a little bit of science there, but we kind of just got it. So I'm going to head back over here so we can start working towards the Martian plains on this side. In the meantime, looks like Sparky is going to arrive. Oh, do you have to land there, or can you land somewhere I choose? I mean, we are in space after all. Your rover has arrived and Discovery is no longer alone. Let's get it on the surface safely. This is a landing site. Rovers need landing sites to get on the surface. You can select the orbiting rover in your unit list. Then click land. Do I need you to land there? I mean, I guess it's close to the site he's going to blow up, so I suppose that's probably fine, right? Let's do that. Kind of like that. Just saying, I kind of like that. We did it, and now you know how to build new units. That's great. So let's go ahead and permanently alter the Martian surface now. We can't just blow up surface recklessly. Special actions like controlled detonation rely on our understanding of Mars. To perform this action, our agency will need to gather samples. We gather samples by investigating investigation sites on the matching symbol. Okay. So we have a symbol here. And I think we need this we need to investigate this. I think. I'm not sure what that symbol is, but it looks very similar to this. So I think that's how we do this. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay. Yep. So this mining outpost would actually give us many things, which is great. I think I like that. We're going to have to put an outpost right over here at some point. Why don't we go here first and see about just, yeah, like getting all these things. Can I do this again? All right, here you can see the samples your agency has gathered. Gotcha, it's up at the top. You can also use this to see what resources are hiding behind each investigation site. So we currently have mineral samples, soil samples, subsurface samples, like from aquifers and cave biomes, gas samples, all sorts of gases, and chemical samples. Wow, lots of different samples. That's deeper than I figured it would be. Let's go ahead and get some science. And then we could travel to this, but I'm not sure it'll let me do it yet. So let's just see. Okay, so if I want to do this action requires minerals and whatever that other thing is. It requires that and soil samples. Well, we could get the soil sample there, I suppose. Yes, I think so. So why don't we go like this? Now I can get this one. And this one. Is there two of them there? Is that why there's a two there? No, that looks like it's another sedimentary rock, so it's not quite the same. What else can I do here? We have awaiting commands. You have more movement actions. Let's bring you over here. There we go. And we'll scan this one too. And we have discovered more things for metals. Now, can I build this outside of the ring? That was my question I didn't know about. Can I build this here? Must be placed inside an active DSN. Okay. So my next question on that is, how do I expand my DSN? Is it with these buildings? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's with the relay. Build on the frontier of your DSN. This extends it, but it's locked. Okay. Given that it's locked, real quick here. A beacon relay. There it is. So I need to go research the relay to expand that. Okay. Let's really quick grab this. Collectible soil samples right here. Can I do that with this rover? It looks like I can. Yeah. We have now collected enough samples. We can use controlled detonation to remove the erratics blocking our path. Nifty! But I'm going to have this guy just sit right here for a second because he can't move anywhere. Okay, now we're going to go here. We're going to grab all of these things. 1, 2, 3. Making the most of my time here. There we go. Does it want me to be here? No, that's just the landing site. There we go. And detonate. Indeed. Ooh. Am I going to get smacked by this? Uh-oh. Should I step back? I feel like I should step back. I feel like I shouldn't be here. I feel like I should step back. We're gonna wait. Yeah, we're gonna wait on that. That's cool, right? Everyone's cool with that idea? I think so. I see highlighted tiles, so I'm, a little bit nervous about that. Let's go and see what's over there. Okay, and then more over here. Yeah, there we go. Some more world resource, sedimentary rock. Just kind of get ourselves right in there so we can do even more explorations. Being real aggressive with my science. You have enough science to upgrade. Do I now? Okay, so has cams or enhanced navigation? I feel like the enhanced navigation is just better. We just get to move longer range. So I like that. We're going to go with that. And that gets us down to being able to do the beacon as well. So I don't know if you need both to do this or if we just need to choose a path. So I guess we'll find out whether you need has cams in order to, are both things required. We will see. And then the last thing here is this. Okay. I think we're ready to rock. I'm gonna have my other rover dude be right here, I think. And real quick, snatch that science. There we go. Apparently I missed this one. I didn't mean to. Oh, I have this one here too. There's a lot of stuff up there on top there. Okay, so Sparky's gonna wait a turn. He's got to do it. Okay, now we're gonna back up a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna do controlled detonation. I like this much better. Oh, it looks like he's gonna move anyway. Yeah, he's gonna move in there anyway. Okay. It was highlighting all the tiles, so I'm like, is damage gonna happen? We'll have to find out. Astounding. Our ingenuity knows no bounds, Director. Now that our rovers are free to explore beyond the Gale Crater, we have a new mission. The decommissioned site of our previous rover, Frontier, has been located. Frontier was gathering valuable information about the history of water on Mars, but went dark before it could send its data home. Navigate to the Frontier decommission site and retrieve this data. It could hold a clue to help us in the search for life. Okay, so it's not too far away. I do have both of my rovers way over here, though. So I'm going to have you go back the other direction as soon as you're done doing this. There you are. And then you're just going to go this way. Yep. Just going to keep going that way. And then you can smack yourself right here. And ooh, now he's running low on energy, though. Yeah. Low on energy. Needs to get in the DSN. Okay. Clicking this button will decommission the payload. You don't have to do this now, but you should consider whether new rovers with better modules will be more effective explorers. I agree, but there's more things to destroy here, so I kind of want to keep this thing, you know, on. It says I can use it an infinite number of times, I think, so yeah. We're just gonna eat up a little bit more power, okay? And then we'll make our way over to the blue zone so we can get ourselves charged up. I think I'll have you, yeah, just do that. It's fine. Discovery is busy. He's done. And then Ares base. What can we do with you? Can we do anything at all? The relay is not available. None of these things are available. So I guess we just go next turn. Okay. Everybody's going to move. Maximum effort. Looks like I can go even further though. Here. Did we not do this already? Yeah, that. There we go. And then let's continue this direction. And then we need Sparky to also come over here as well, so he can blow this up. In the meantime, the other rover will make its way over here if possible. Although I have a feeling it's probably not going to let me get up here unless I blow this up. Like, this is probably closed off. I'd probably need to blow that up in order to get up there. So let's move Sparky over again. So in the enhanced movement module, that's not something that these guys just get, right? Like, this is, they don't just get it. That you have to actually earn that. You have to actually install that. So I think, ooh, I clicked another button. I wasn't sure. So the moon is locked somehow. I mean, for the demo, I imagine the base game, I would hope anyway, I would think it makes no sense actually to not have the moon accessible, but have Mars accessible. So I would think in the main game, the moon would be available right away, but they're probably trying to focus the demo. But we have Io here. There's Jupiter, Europa, Uranus. Look at that. They even put Pluto in there, huh? It's yeah, you're not a planet. It's unavailable. And then what else? Can we go beyond that? All right. Go all the way out into the other belts? No. Yeah, we still get this asteroid belt. It's pretty good. In the Frontier. So this is the program destination. That's what I need to do. I wanted to build another rocket is what I wanted to do. So how do I go about doing that? What was the workflow for that? Because that's not research. It's not solar system. It's not programs. So what do I do to build another? Oh, I go new unit. Of course. There it is. So Earth. And yeah, I want another glimpse, I guess. And what I'm looking for now is this, the enhanced navigation module. That's what I want on this. Hazcams would be good. Maybe we wait until we have a little bit more science, and then we could get the Hazcam module on this as well. I think I kind of like that, in fact. You know what? We're going to cancel this. I've changed my mind. We're going to wait until the other one has the Hazcam thing. Let's have you come this way. We could explore a bit here. Just a wee bit. To see what's there. And then Sparky, you're so close to where you need to be, man. We're almost there for you. You need to go here. Yeah, it's closed off, so I can't get there, but I can get a wee bit more support here. And then what is this? A geode removed with spectroscopic analysis module. Ah, okay. Some more advanced things to research. I get it. Let's get the sediment thing, and we can't get up there, but I can get down here. And I don't know if, yeah, I can't research that, but I can research this. And then Sparky, you got 0 movement left, so you're gonna have to be here next turn. And then in the meantime, we can go here with you, I guess. And let's get, oh, you have no energy left at all. Oh, I totally wasn't paying attention to energy. All right, hang on. You're gonna stay there and just charge, okay? Yeah, you need to go. You have 1 energy left, so just get into the blue zone, okay? Sparky's got 20 energy. And what does it cost to do this? Oh, do we not know? We have soil sample. Yeah, we have soil samples. There we go. Sparky's got a little bit of energy, but I feel like we should charge him up. You know, let's just have him charge up a little bit. We'll do a little bit of experiments there. We now have enough for the Hazcams. So let's go ahead and grab that. And then with the Hazcams, we'll go ahead and grab a new unit. And now our glimpse can have the enhanced navigation module and the Hazcams. And this will be a really good explorer for us. And this one is going to be called Explorer. Why not? Exploration. How about we go X? I don't know, man. Just call it Mr. Awesome. I don't know. Whatever. I don't have names for myself right now for these things right now, but Mr. Awesome is right here, and Mr. Awesome is going to be able to go a lot further. Well, 20% further. 25% further, whatever. Here it is. And we'll load it. We'll launch it. Please no boom boom. 50% reliability. Crossing my fingers. Let's see what happens. Seems like good weather. Please no boom boom. All right, sweet. No explosions happened. It's great. We launched another rocket. It's good. Okay, we have 2 movements from you left, but I'm going to let you sit there and charge, and then we have 1 more month there. There we go. Get you in the blue zone as well. Sparky is a little bit more... you didn't gain anything. Yeah, you didn't gain anything. Interesting. This unit's predicted energy losses shown here when aiming the unit's actions or movements. Interesting. Like, I'm in the blue zone, so it should have allowed me to recharge. I thought anyway. This one here is 1. Let's go ahead and do it again. So Discovery got the charge. Sparky did not. Again, did not get it. So I wonder if it's a module specifically on this rover. Huh. It might be. If I decommission it, what does it do? Gains small amount of support. Oh, okay. Temporarily deactivate the unit. Next unit will ignore the sleep. You know, let's just there might be something else to blow up here. I don't know. Let's just let it sleep for a second. All right, we'll just move it over here out of the way. Not that it's actually in the way, but we'll just move it over here and we'll have it sleep. This unit is now sleeping, pausing any of its active actions, disabling any projected DSN, and removing its upkeep costs. It can still sustain damage and lose energy through, though, so be careful when you leave it. To wake it, click the sleep button again or use any of its other actions. Okay. So we're just going to let it sit there. That's cool. There we go. And now we're going to investigate. Investigate. And investigate. Okay, cool. Now, Mr. Awesome, you're going to want to land right there. Absolutely. Yes, I think so. Invalid landing area. Oh. Oh. Do I have to land over here? Oh, boo. Boo. I want to land over here. Hang on. Maybe I can, if I move you a little bit more, maybe I can reveal a landing site. Fine. Mr. Awesome. Not so awesome starts. But the good news is you can travel further. So you can do 7. Ooh, I thought it was 5, but it's 7. Very nifty. Okay, you can go way faster than the other guys can. Look at this movement. That's super good. Now, I realize I probably should have went this way with him to get all those other things, but I want to get to this point, and I could probably have done it with this one, but we're going to lose energy with this discovery. He only got 10. He's going to lose energy going through the rocks. He's not going to have a whole lot to get back, so I'm kind of trying to maybe move Mr. Awesome over here and do it with this stuff instead. We're going to bring you back into the blue. All right. Bring you back down. Maybe we'll have... Sparky does have 20 points. So I guess we could have you go this way. We'll wake you up. We'll have you go this way. Oh, you are in the way. So you can't occupy the same tile. Yikes, because you were supposed to be able to get up there this turn. Okay, no problem. Mr. Awesome can go all the way to here. Let's get Discovery out of the way. There he goes. Yeah, and then we just need to get you out of the way too, so that Awesome can move through. Okay, so I wasn't sure if there was going to be something else to, to explode out here. So I wanted to see. There's a lot of stuff we could research, but if there's anything else to explode, I'd like to have power left on that thing. And then Awesome can go right there right now. Does he lose energy? No, he goes around it because he's just awesome. That's why. All right, Frontier's been found, and our rover is in position. Begin retrieval. Okay. Congratulations, Director. Retrieving the data from Frontier gained us a clue as to where life could be hiding in the solar system. In the science view, you can see the clues you have gathered so far. Okay. Find the Frontier. Program complete. Life is near riverbeds. Riveting stuff here, guys. Truly. It's a revelation I never would have thought. Clues have been seen in the science view. Clues are stored in science views for you to reference later. Gaining clues will let you narrow down where life is hiding. Choose a new program to progress for the search for life. So new programs. We did this, and now we want new program. So what are those new programs? Our base is now a self-sufficient foothold on Mars. Are we growing things? Huh? We got Mark Watney on the base? What is this? You better... Jeez. In addition, we have been able to retrieve valuable data from Frontier on the whereabouts of life in the solar system. You can now choose the direction of the agency. So program tree doesn't look like much of a branching tree at the moment, but oh, it branches. All right, it branches. Your goal as director is to complete the find life program before rival agencies. There are many paths to finding life, and it's up to you to plan our future. All right, you can get more information about it there. So we want... I have all of these things, right? Yeah. Navigate the rover to a source analysis on riverbeds. Research beacon, land a lander at location, and then reveal the riverbed. Okay. That's what we're going to do then. Yeah, confirm. So that's what we're up against now. Frontier's data gave us an invaluable clue that life could form near riverbeds. Our imaging has located a potential river, or potential former river nearby. Follow the riverbeds, search for life. Oh, I'm already on the way. I'm already over there, right? This thing moves so well, it can get there next turn. So, yippee. I'm going to move. You can't move either. Discovery, are you good on power yet? I moved you a little bit, but I mean, are you? Can you be good on power? Because I'd like to get you in the game here, you know? Next unit? What's this? Next unit. No. You have... I mean, yeah, I guess I'd just like to end the turn without moving the unit. Do I have to move the unit? I could sleep it. I suppose I'll sleep it, because why not? There. Okay. Moves it that way. Did you get your energy back? You didn't. It's still 20. So I guess it only charges up to 20. Okay. I figured it could, you know, charge to full charge. I don't know why the battery would be restricted, but I guess. Okay. We are going to move you, I guess, to here, because we don't really need to blow anything up anymore. So I'll move you here, and we will go ahead and investigate that with you, this with you. There we go. And a little bit more over here as well. We got more science stuff over here now, so we're just going to hit them all. Let's just do them all. Yeah, more science. More power. Use all the energy. All right, only 2 left. So we're going to want to head back now. All right, next is Mr. Awesome, who I think could go here. Investigate the lava tube really quick while you're here. And then we need to go to this riverbed. So that's where we're going. Ah, okay. There's another landing site. We could have things land there. Nice. All right. So we investigated the riverbed, but I don't know if that's helping us with the whole, like, prospect of finding life yet. I suspect not. Let's go up to the landing site, I guess. Or can I not do that? Oh, I'm out of movement. Right, okay. Hey, there is something else to blow up over here. Perfect. That's what we're going to do with Sparky. Once you recharge yourself, that's what we're going to do. Now we can do things with you since you're only going to 20 anyway. Why don't we take you all the way over here? You got a long way to go, but I'm going to have you go ahead and do that long thing, okay? There we go. And I don't have anything else I could do as far as establishing... Well, anyway, there's a mineral sample here now. I didn't see that before. So Sparky, why don't we... we're going to have you investigate this, and we could probably build another base right there. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff here all of a sudden. How is this here now, but we didn't see it before? That's a little weird, right? Things just showed up. Are they landing from space? Here, let's see what kind of minerals we got here, if any. No? Okay, that wasn't what that was. Wrong icon, Charlie. We're looking for this icon. Okay, you're over here. That's what this is. We'll explore that. And we'll head all the way to the end of the riverbed. There we go. Another thing to blow up. Okay, so Sparky's definitely got some jobs to do here. I'm actually tempted to build another one. You know, one that can travel further. This one requires what? I think it's the same thing, right? It requires both of the same resources, so we should have enough to do it. Let's come on over here for a second and grab this. So that's our science that we need in order to get to Beacon. So we'll go ahead and grab that, and then we can go down to Relay from there. The lander projects the DSN for a short period of time. You can construct and launch a lander in the same way you constructed a rover. Okay, but I'd like a relay, you know. So basically, I would probably want to project it for a short time and then build the relay in that space, because I don't know if I can build things. Maybe it'll let me build a relay outside, right? But I feel like maybe that's one of those things where you can use them together. If it doesn't let you build the relay inside, then you simply build the relay from where the lander is. See if I can go here. Yeah, and we'll do that investigation. Okay, so I've done a little bit more exploration, and I've realized that there's now something else to blow up over here too. So I could have left Sparky over here the whole time, but I just didn't know this existed. I'm also seeing this. There's something going on here. It's a dust devil. It's red. The dust devil over here. So there's some kind of hazard going on at that tile right now, which is interesting. I've got Mr. Awesome in the zone here to recharge. He's at 20 energy now. And we're going to have a rock field, but unit status effect bonus is -5 energy. So this guy, because of the hazard thing we have installed on him, he can go over these rocks for just a single cost, right? We don't have to do anything major there. So we're going to go ahead and grab this. And then this. There we go. Okay. And now we've kind of researched what that is. So let's go ahead and put Mr. Awesome back over here. In the meantime, I've got Sparky. He's working his way over there. It takes a bit, but he's going to work his way over there and smack that. Because this is over by the river and stuff. So if maybe it's over there. I don't know. Wouldn't that be nice? We just find life so fast. Probably not. And then Discovery is making their way back over to the blue zone as well to recharge as well. So I'm just kind of moving my characters around here. The video is getting a little long, so I'm trying to make sure we don't, go into well past an hour territory for you guys. All right, so I went ahead and blew up the rocks and proceeded a little bit forward. And now it's saying supporting rovers. Our expedition has led us far away from Ares base, leaving our payloads vulnerable with no way to recharge their energy. A lander is the perfect support unit for our rovers. Research and land a lander to help continue our mission. I see. So we're getting too far away from Ares and we need that support rover. Okay, so now it's going to want me to build that. In the meantime, though, Mr. Awesome's over here ready to go, and I want him to explore this whole thing. I just happen to have you moving this way, but I think if I can maybe get around, I might be able to blow that up. Not sure exactly how I'm going to get that right now. The geode is something I want to take care of, and then there's also this over here too. So I think maybe we have Sparky come on back actually, and I'm gonna have you come to here. You will end up ending your turn in the blue zone throughout the course of that journey. Mr. Awesome will then proceed this way because he can go faster and further and all that stuff, although it will cost him some energy to move this way because I would like it to not cost him so much energy. Oh, every time he crosses this ravine, it costs energy. Got it. But I can get here at 19. If I go here, it's 17. But if I go here, it's 19. So let's do that instead. How much energy he'll have left is what I'm looking at is that. And then Discovery's here, ready to go. I could cross this terrain with Discovery. And maybe that's the best. Maybe that's the best course of action right now because he can just get back anyway. So we'll cost the energy right there, and then we can go ahead and get the lava tube. There we go. And I think that's probably all I need you to do, Discovery. You're going to end your turn on the rocks, which kind of sucks, but you're going to go back into that zone anyway. It's fine. And then we can get up here for, potential mining and stuff later on. As far as research goes, it wants me to do the beacon, the lander. I already researched it, so I just have to launch something, right? So we'll go to new unit, go to Earth, and now we can do a beacon. There it is, 2450. There's our beacon, and this one's going to be called. We're gonna go beta station. We're just gonna skip alpha. Nah, let's not skip alpha. That's a little confusing, isn't it? Alpha station. Alpha beacon. I don't even know how long this thing lasts because it says temporary. So damages payload at the end of every turn. Yeah. So it's gonna get destroyed anyway, but we're gonna say okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and launch that. Please no boom boom. No boom boom. Don't do it. I'm so nervous. That 50%, man. I mean, if the demo's not going to fail a launch, they should just make that say 100% or 99% or something, because it's just making me nervous, man. Okay, so we're still getting lots of supplies. We could still, man, I wish there was more usage for these supplies right now. I guess this is what we would spend our supplies on once we get the beacon. And we're getting pretty close to having a lot of science. So, yeah. That's something we'll spend it on. Mr. Awesome is nearly there. So, we want to move you to your out of the way, but you're supposed to go this way. And you are going to lose energy. You are not going to be able to get home. You're going to have 1 energy left from here. And you can make it. If you go here like this, you can make it. Yep. You can get all the way in here. So I want you to start heading back with your very low energy. And then Mr. Awesome is going to have to go around you, which is fine. It's doable. Let's go ahead and end the turn. That's the last part of our program here, is just the landing that lander at the location. And then finding the, you know, the cookie at the end of the path. All right, it says your lander has arrived. Its role is to project the DSN supporting your rovers. Unlike the rover, landers do not require a landing site and can land on any terrain. Land it in the highlighted area to complete the mission. All right, so we need to land it somewhere in here. And that means these guys don't have to come back, right? I would think that means he doesn't have to come back because he can just get it projected here. But I kind of want him to go blow up those rocks anyway. But at least, at the very least, Mr. Awesome doesn't need to do it. So we're going to get Mr. Awesome to come right on over to there. I just want to see if this landing zone's any bigger. It's probably not. No. Okay. So now he has, 17 out of 50. But if I take this and I land it, it wants me to land here. That's a Dust Devil. I don't want to land in the Dust Devil. Can I land anywhere? I mean, it wants me. Oh. No, this is a landing site. This isn't what it said. This said you can land anywhere. So, in a safe terrain. Okay, so if I want to land here, the Dust Devil's not here, but it could be there. How about here? Can I just land it anywhere? Yeah. The beacon has arrived, and it's going to provide some power for Mr. Awesome. Just away from that Dust Devil. It looks like there's an arrow there, so I think that means the Dust Devil is moving in this direction, perhaps. We'll see if that actually what that means. Let's go ahead and hit the next day. It is. It's moving in that direction. Okay, cool. But now there's another one that's popped up. Okay. So good news is we got all the power we needed there. Bad news is we got Dust Devils to deal with. So we're going to go this direction. Cost us energy the whole time we're in that ravine. And we want to go ahead and just investigate a few things here. Now, I don't know if we know exactly where this is going or where it, which direction it's headed, but I'm going to see if I can't stay away from it if at all possible. There we go. Get a little bit of support here. And then we can get these two things too. There we go. There's the research point I wanted. Now I should be able to go ahead and spend that on the relay. Excellent. You can now immediately construct the relay outpost. This extends your DSN. So I want to come back over to my base. I got all the support and stuff, right? So I want to go to place it outside the DSN to extend it. Position them to support your rovers and outposts. So the relay station. Beautiful. That's the kind of thing I'm looking for here, right? So we don't necessarily need it to be... Oh, we do. It does need to border it. Okay. It has to border it. All right, no problem. So if we wanted to, I could put it here, but that's kind of closing off the travel, I think. I'm not sure if I'm able to travel over top of the beacon, because rovers block each other. And I have to travel around the base. So I'm wondering if these things will block my progression here. So why don't I start with man, I'd like to not have one there. Yeah, I'd like to not have one there, but that's going to give me 2 mining sites. Can't build it on the rocks either. You can build it up here though, but it doesn't give me that mining site over there. So I guess I'll just put it here. It'd be nice if I could get that other site too, but it's okay. I get 2 mining sites from this. Maybe that's enough. We'll put it up there. And then if I got another one I can build, I got quite a bit of resources here. So if I wanted to, I guess I could do this. That extends it more this way too. Yep. It's probably more valuable to be here. We'll put it on top of that hill too. And then we want to extend it probably this way would be a good idea. So why don't we extend it to be... that's going to require me to hit the hard rock. If I do that. I don't want to have to hit that, but... Maybe it'll be okay. I don't know. It just means I have to go through it, which loses energy, but then I get it back because it's in the DSN. So maybe it's okay. Okay, and then the last thing is more mining outposts. I could spend my supplies on those. So 2 more mining outposts. What we'll do is we'll put one there. And we'll go ahead and put another one right over here. So we're getting even more supplies per turn now. And we've greatly expanded our zone so that we can recharge our batteries and stuff way, way faster. And now Sparky just needs to get to there. And it'll be okay. And then Mr. Awesome is still waiting. We got lots more stuff to do. If you want to see more, because this is a demo, but I mean, we can do multiple videos of it, right? So if you want to see more, let me know down in the comments. This is Mars Horizon 2's Search for Life demo. Thank you for watching. More information down in the description. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.